The X series, which first appeared on the scene in 1999, will launch its 5th installment in 2018. Here's what we know so far. The X series always stood for a vast explorable universe and even more the possibility to craft a monumental economic empire out of nothing. After the not so well received X Rebirth, which was called dumbed down by many fans, the EgoSoft team said it will return to the roots of the series. This means, for example, you'll be able to fly every ship you encounter in the game, from small and nimble fighters all the way to hulking carriers and other capital ships. Ships will be upgradable, which will also be visible within the game. Also, the economy will be completely simulated, which means no artificial regulations or adjustments will be done by the game engine. So every good produced will come from an NPC or player factory. The only exception made are unlimited funds for NPC companies. It's not because it would require too much CPU power, but a dynamic economy already is a very failure-prone system, and adding out of money as another modifier would add disproportionate complexity. Why? Because state-owned companies needed to be saved by the government then. So it needs to be able to print money, and that brings us back to unlimited funds to NPC companies. As a result, the devs decided to keep bankruptcy out of the equation for NPC companies. Still, every good will need time and resources to get produced, which means a destroyed station or resource freighter might have a huge impact on a sector's economy. Like in X3, you'll be able to own a player HQ. It's a massive station where you can perform research and hoard your stuff. In X4, the station will be available earlier and serve as a useful asset to expand and manage your empire. As we talk about stations, you'll be able to build modular stations or expand them if required, which already looks awesome. You can pre-plan your station, which will then be built in the order you place the modules, pausing when resources run out. Compared to X3, station assembly also works differently. You don't build a station in advance anymore and then just place it. Instead, you place the blueprint and then acquire the resources needed for construction. NPC factions will do the same and claim new territory. In general, the galaxy will be way more dynamically populated than in previous installations of the game. Factions will explore and expand and respond to changing military and economic circumstances. Every building can be destroyed. Ships, unlike stations, can also be boarded and taken over. Controlling your empire will also get easier. The new map should make managing fleets and planning routes much easier. There also will be a teleport device, which enables you to quickly intervene if needed and claim manual control of a distant ship or fleet. Ships will all feature their own interiors, and transition between ship and outside world will be completely seamless. You can talk to your crew and give orders, but you can also just give orders via the map. It'll be the central hub for managing every aspect of your assets and ships. Everything will run on a new engine EgoSoft developed based on the low-level Vulkan API. As the game will demand a lot from your CPU, it's optimized for multithreading. It'll be able to utilize 4 or more cores. A much better support for joysticks and HOTAS systems will also be added. And last but not least, the Borons will not appear in the game, but may be included in a future expansion. They are aquatic, and modeling water-filled ship interiors turned out to be too complicated for the base game. I sincerely hope they pick up on this in the future, because visiting a flooded space station with its inhabitants floating through the corridors would be something I can't remember any game ever did before. So that's what I could dig up so far. I'm pretty excited about the game and will keep a close eye on its development. If you enjoyed the video, then feel free to like, comment and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and see you on the next Magnets and Miracles.